In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 NBA players participating in games happening on November 15, 2023, and providing you with a free player prop pick for each one of these players, so 5 player prop picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 NBA players in their upcoming matchups after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Zach LaVine of the Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine, the dynamic guard for the Chicago Bulls, has been making waves in the NBA this season with his impressive performances. As we assess his contributions through the first 11 games of the campaign, LaVine has showcased his well-rounded skill set, averaging an impressive 22 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. However, an intriguing statistical analysis reveals that when DeMar DeRozan is not on the court, LaVine's numbers take a subtle dip. In these instances, he maintains a still commendable average of 28 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 5.2 assists per 36 minutes of gameplay. This nuanced perspective sets the stage for a deeper understanding of LaVine's performance dynamics, shedding light on the intricacies of team dynamics and player output. Looking ahead to the upcoming matchup, LaVine faces a formidable challenge against the Orlando Magic, a team currently ranking 5th in defensive efficiency for the season. This adds an extra layer of complexity to the equation as LaVine aims to navigate the defensive prowess of the Orlando squad while maintaining his scoring and playmaking contributions. Despite his status as the presumptive top offensive option on Wednesday, the matchup against Orlando poses a formidable obstacle. The defensive strength of the Magic suggests that LaVine might encounter difficulties in accumulating the necessary counting stats to surpass the designated market number. This context underscores the importance of a comprehensive analysis when considering player prop bets. Taking all these factors into account, our player prop pick for Zach LaVine in this matchup leans towards the under for the combined metric of points, rebounds, and assists, specifically set at 36.5. Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic, the exceptionally talented Slovenian national team player, has emerged as a pivotal force for the Dallas Mavericks in the early stages of the new NBA season. His stellar performances have been a driving force behind the Mavericks' significant improvement compared to the previous season, establishing him as the linchpin of their success. As the Mavericks gear up to face the Washington Wizards in an upcoming matchup, anticipation is high for another outstanding display from Doncic. The Wizards, characterized by a less than stellar defensive record, find themselves among the lower echelons of the league's defensive ranking. This defensive struggle for the Wizards is, in part, a consequence of their playing style, which heavily leans towards a fast-paced, offensive strategy aimed at outscoring opponents. This clash of playing styles sets the stage for what promises to be a high-paced, high-scoring game. The contrasting dynamics of Doncic's exceptional form and the Wizards' vulnerability on defense create an intriguing narrative for basketball enthusiasts and betting aficionados alike. Considering the fast and offensive nature of the Wizards' strategy, coupled with Doncic's remarkable form, there is a compelling case for a game filled with scoring opportunities. In light of this, our betting tip centers around the belief that Doncic is well poised to not only meet but potentially exceed the set margin. The player prop pick leans towards the over for Doncic's combined metric of points set at 29.5. While acknowledging the slightly higher margin, the realism of Doncic surpassing this threshold is grounded in the contextual analysis of team dynamics and individual player performance. Nikola Vucevic of the Chicago Bulls. Nikola Vucevic, a prominent figure for the Chicago Bulls, finds himself in a compelling position as the team prepares for their next matchup. As the season unfolds, the Orlando Magic have demonstrated proficiency in disrupting passing lanes, showcasing a commendable defensive effort. However, a closer examination reveals a nuanced trend. While their defensive prowess is evident, they have been more effective in limiting assists against backcourt players compared to their frontcourt counterparts. A noteworthy statistic adds an intriguing layer to the analysis. Among the 12 centers who have had assist markets released against Orlando this season, a staggering 9 have surpassed the set threshold. This statistical trend suggests a potential vulnerability in Orlando's defense against centers, setting the stage for players like Vucevic to capitalize on passing opportunities. Delving into Vucevic's individual performance metrics provides further context. Last season, when sharing the court without DeMar DeRozan, Vucevic showcased an impressive average of 3.8 assists per 36 minutes of action. This highlights his playmaking capabilities, especially when operating without another primary playmaker on the floor. Looking ahead to the upcoming Wednesday matchup, there's a compelling argument for Vucevic to assert himself as a playmaking force for the Bulls. Given Orlando's defensive tendencies and Vucevic's historical performance, there's a realistic chance he could lead Chicago in assists during this game. In light of these observations, our player prop pick for Nikola Vucevic centers around the over for assists, specifically set at 3.5. This choice is grounded in a thorough analysis of team dynamics, individual player statistics, and the observed vulnerabilities in Orlando's defense. Anthony Edwards of Minnesota Timberwolves. In the aftermath of the intense clash with the Warriors on Tuesday, the Minnesota Timberwolves find themselves in a unique situation with Anthony Edwards standing as the sole player with individual props available for their upcoming Wednesday game against the formidable Phoenix Suns. This singular focus on Edwards, however, unveils a promising opportunity for basketball enthusiasts and bettors alike, as there is a wealth of value to be explored in this scenario. Edwards, who has been hovering on the fringes of MVP candidacy in the early weeks of the season, is poised to relish the challenge of taking on Phoenix's formidable Big Three. Despite a slightly subdued performance on Tuesday, where he concluded with a stat line of 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, Edwards remains a potent force on the court. The upcoming matchup against the Suns, characterized by an average defensive performance, sets the stage for Edwards to exploit favorable matchups and showcase his scoring and playmaking prowess. A closer examination of Edwards' recent performances reveals a consistent trend of surpassing the designated statistical line. In 5 of his last 6 games, he has exceeded expectations, highlighting his ability to consistently contribute across multiple facets of the game. This track record adds weight to the belief that there is exceptional value at the current price point for Edwards' combined assists and rebounds. In light of these insights, our player prop pick for Anthony Edwards gravitates towards the over for assists and rebounds, specifically set at 10.5. This choice is underpinned by a thorough analysis of Edwards' recent performances, the dynamics of the upcoming matchup against the Suns, and the observed opportunities for Edwards to shine. Darius Garland of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Darius Garland encountered a less-than-ideal start to the season, grappling with an early injury that temporarily sidelined him, thus impacting his on-court performance. However, with his return to the lineup, there's a discernible trajectory toward reclaiming his peak form, showcasing resilience and determination. As the Cleveland Cavaliers gear up for a matchup against the Portland Trail Blazers, a team not particularly known for its defensive prowess, the stage is set for Garland to exploit this opportunity. The Trail Blazers, hailing from Oregon, have a historical inclination towards a fast-paced style of basketball, emphasizing higher possessions and a focus on scoring. While the Cavaliers exhibit a notable defensive strength, the upcoming game against the Trail Blazers may not unfold as an excessively challenging encounter. The Trail Blazers, known for their offensive prowess, present a quality opponent, yet one that could serve as an ideal platform for Garland to further elevate his game and regain peak form. As Garland looks to make his mark on the court and the Cavaliers face off against the Trail Blazers, this pick encapsulates the narrative of Garland's resurgence after an early season setback. In this context, our player prop pick for Darius Garland leans towards the over for points, specifically set at 18.5. This choice is grounded in the belief that Garland, seizing the advantageous matchup against the Trail Blazers, has the potential to deliver a high-quality performance, exceeding the designated point threshold. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.